I was there when I needed someone who wasn't getting over you. When I move to the side, when I move, call you mine, and I know what you're feeling. I'ma take you for a ride, let me take it off your mind, cause you know it's a season. And I move, and I move, and I move.
Welcome back, beautiful people. Hello, my love bugs. It is nice to talk to you beautiful people again. Anyway, so today I have some great shit for you today. But first, let's start off with, if you are new, make sure you subscribe. If you like the vibes, you know what it is, gang. You know I'm gonna say it every single time. Turn your post notifications on, please. Anyway, if you're new here, hello, welcome to the Love Bug Gang. That's what I call all of my beautiful, beautiful subscribers. Excuse you. I know y'all hear that ambulance in the background. They be so loud. Love to whoever is going through it right now and needs that ambulance. But yeah. Anywho, beautiful people, today we're going to be talking about how to heal the emotional part of a breakup or a situationship. I have kind of 12 steps, and I know it's going to be like, 12 steps, but it's okay, and it'll seem smoother as you go throughout the process, my little stinks. Because I know whoever's watching this video right now, you're probably like not in the best headspace. And if you are, then you're just trying to, slowly get away from how you used to be feeling and continue to stay in a more level-headed mindset. And I love that for you, babe. And I'm here for you. Girls, boys, LGBTQ+. Love you all. But yeah, so let's get straight into it. And I do have some good shit for y'all, so let's go. All right, my little loves, my babies. Okay, so number one is acceptance. You gotta turn the delulu off, babe. Literally. Like, it can be so easy to over-romanticize a relationship, and sometimes we put all of our all into it, or we have a feeling about it and we're like, damn, like I didn't trust my intuition, or I over romanticized and I got myself stuck in a hole. If that is you, I have some tips for you. The number one thing you need to do is unromanticize everything. Okay, your thoughts are telling you about all the good memories, all the amazing stuff, all of the oohs and the ahs and the loves and the whatever that you felt like you were in need of, or that you wanted, or maybe you didn't even need it, but they just came into your life and started fucking shit up, over time. Because sometimes it doesn't happen right away, because, you go through the little honeymoon stage and everything's all good and fine, and, you like this person so much and whatever, but you literally have to accept where you are with that person, who that person is in this moment, in this present day, and not just who they started off being in the relationship or they ended off being in the relationship. Because sometimes we all have to realize that we all go through things separately as people, and just because we're in a relationship, we don't own ownership over that other person, and we also can't control how they're going to respond or act towards us, or if they wake up with different feelings the next day, or if they want to love somebody different, or whatever the issue is that caused you guys to split or not be together, or anything. You have to find out for yourself, what do you need to accept about the relationship that will help you move on and allow you to process it. Two, get into a routine. You need to work out, you need to journal, you need to take care of your vessel, your exterior, your all of this on the outside, all of this sexiness you got going on, you better work it. And I don't care if you're a boy, I don't care if you're a girl, I don't care if you whatever you got going on in your life and you identify with, you feel me? I don't care. Love yourself, for real. And you got to take care of yourself. If you're not taking care of your mind, you're not taking care of the way that you look, you're not taking care of your health, then you're not going to be able to be good for anyone, even yourself. And that person, whoever that person was, they are not worth at all you losing yourself, you losing what your worth is, your self-respect, all of that. It's not worth it, because you mean more than that, and you know that. And that's why you're watching this video today. But I'm gonna be honest, when I was going through it, I really just wish that someone would understand that I'm just fucking sad right now. And I really just love this person. I really just wanted them to love me, and I wanted things to work out. And it really sucks sometimes when you plan a future with somebody and you see all of these great, amazing things in your head. You over romanticize, you fantasize, you put expectations on this person now. They become reliable to you. They become a source of expression and articulation, somebody, the first person that you call whenever something's going on. And that can be hard to refill your time and to be out of a routine, because they were a part of so many important aspects of your life that were important to you. So you have to make sure that you learn that association of doing those things does not just have to be a coexisting with your relationship with him, even though with him or her, or whatever, or they, or however you identify as a person. But you have to separate the two, because just because they were a part of your routine doesn't mean they were all of your routine. You have to remember you are a person before him. You were a person before him. You were a person before all the relationships. You were just you. So you have to remember what's good for you, what makes you happy, what makes you feel enlightened and growing and just like the little ray of sunshine that you usually are, or that you can be. And sometimes relationships, pain, trauma, whatever, it can make you rethink, like, who am I? How do I show up for people? How do I show up for myself? You know, because sometimes we can get so wrapped up in relationships, we get so wrapped up in, oh, well, I really like him. Oh, does he like me too? Does he not like me? Why won't he make me his girlfriend? Why won't, you know, all of these things, or making up excuses for people that are grown as hell. Or maybe even y'all are young right now and you don't know what to do about the relationship because you don't know how that person feels about you. Or now you really do know how they feel about you, and that shit just is like it hurts your feelings, and you don't know what to do with that journaling, that working out, that taking walks, that taking care of your vessel, liking how you look, liking the way, you know, you're taking care of yourself, will help aid you in that emotional process of growth. But if you're looking crazy every day, but you still got sweats on, you ain't did not one face mask, you ain't washed your face in 3 days, you look a mess, your hair crazy, your ass stink, your washcloth still crusty, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you're doing that's not helping you, that's hurting you more and hurting your mind more and putting you in a more depressive or sad, exhausted state, babe, no. You think that person is gonna care that you're sad and depressed and broken? Maybe. But at the worst, they're just gonna feel bad. They might apologize, but what is that gonna do for you if you're still not taking care of yourself? Even if they did apologize, what would that solve? What would that help? You know? And I mean that because at the end of the day, what were they there for in the beginning if they're not here now? Sometimes people are just for a reason and a season and a purpose, baby. Not everybody's gonna be there for the rest of your life. So sometimes we have to learn to be grateful for the people that are in our lives for those durations of time, and what purpose that they served in being in our life and how they've helped us grow. But you can't grow from something you're not moving from. You can't get out of something that you're leaving yourself stuck in. You can't get out of a hole that you keep pushing the dirt over top of your head. So remember, in the process, take care of your vessel. That's your body. This is your temple. This is where your soul lives. You have to love you to the capacity that you love other people. You gotta be a friend for you and the way that you're a friend for other people when they really fucking need you. In the ways that you wish that someone was there for you, you need to learn how to be there for yourself. In the ways that that person that you really cared about maybe used to be there for you, you need to be there for you in that same capacity. I talked about in my other videos. If you ain't watched 20 plus life lessons that I've learned in my 20 years of life, go watch it because it's already out. Take care of you. That's 2. Number 3, plan a day to grieve. Plan a day to grieve, baby. It is okay. I promise you, my little love bug, it is okay that you feel some type of way. You have to grieve that. You have to learn how to release that. You have to find what's good for you. I can't tell you how to release it. You can scream. Sometimes I scream. I punch pillows. I try not to throw things. That's not good. I don't want to do that. But I sometimes I need to. I throw my pillow if I need to throw it. You know, just whatever aggression. Maybe go to one of those things where you get the big ass hammer thing. You be fucking shit up. Go to one of those rage room things, or like throw an axe. I don't fucking know. Do some shit to you know, get into your primal shit and like just get that negative bullshit out. Push it away. But yeah, and that's important. You gotta get that shit out however you can. And just not on other people. Don't be throwing shit at nobody else. And don't be trying to go, you know, stab his tires and break his neck and shoot him up. No, bitch, no. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. No. Bitch, you want karma. You want karma back for your bullshit because you want to be upset that you ain't learned the damn lesson that you attracted this motherfucker in the first place? You want to relearn your fucking lesson? Because that's what it sound like. Sound like you want another nigga or another female just like that motherfucker. Because you want to go around acting a damn fool, touching shit and being places you know damn well you shouldn't be, trying to enact some kind of revenge that you thought was going to make you feel better. Bitch, that shit ain't going to make you feel better. And even if it did, what kind of person does that make you? Oh, okay. Now, as I was saying, grieve that, heal that, release that. You are allowed to cry. You are a human. It might make you feel like a pussy for a second, but that's all right. Pussies is powerful. It pushed your little dumb ass out, and now you on this earth, right? Right. So pussy ain't that fucking pussy. Pussy is powerful. Big P. Okay? Now, as I was saying to begin with, healing is not linear, and nor is life. And just like we got this heart beating, pumping, baby, keep us alive, keep us breathing, keep us happy and sad and all these fucking emotions and shit that come with this life suit. There's gonna be rises and there's gonna be falls. There's gonna be things that make sense. There's gonna be things that's confusing as hell. But you're gonna have to keep going up and down the learning curve. Oh, sorry. I really just need to crack my neck. My neck hurts. Okay, but yeah, anyway, as I was saying, you're gonna be okay. Like, the rises and the falls are gonna make you better as a person. And if y'all was wondering what I'm looking at my iPad. If you've never been here before, I always be looking down and stuff. But yeah, that's the point though. Like, you have to go through rises and falls in life to grow as a person, to, you know, update how you perceive things, update how you perceive life, how you perceive yourself. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. So you already know what's up. So don't act brand new. Don't act brand new. Thank you. Now, as I was saying, it's gonna make you stronger. You're gonna get better, but you need to get that shit out. Because if you don't scream, you don't cry, you don't get upset, you don't journal, you don't get it out, you're not listening to what the hell I said, then you're just gonna stay stuck, baby. You're gonna stay stuck, and that's gonna be sad for you and not for them. Because when they're out living their best life, doing what the fuck they want to do, then what? You just sad, depressed, and upset? What, you just gonna die now? You just gonna give up? Okay, I know I got a little bit too much, but some of y'all is probably like, die, like, bitch, hey, ho, whatever it is. Nah, listen. But there's some people out here that be like, I'm about to, because I am sick of this shit and I'm sad. I get it. I have depression. I live with it every day. But you know what? I taught myself over time how to get out of it. I never had a therapist. Never. I went to one therapist in my whole life, and I never got to go back. So throughout that process, I had to teach myself how to do better, how to get out of bed when I'm sad, how to stop staring at dark walls when people are bullying me and being mean. I had to learn how to deal with people who say they love you and they really don't know what love is at all. I had to deal with a lot of it, and I had to grow from what I've been through. So for the people who are suicidal, you're not alone. I've been there. I've about that. Real quick, I have very bad dark humor, so I think that this is hilarious right now. Even though it's not funny, it's a little bit funny to me because of the way that I've gotten through life and how much I've grown since that point. And it is not amusing to me at all that my past self has been through all of those things. I thank her for surviving, okay? But this more healed, evolved version of me is just like, damn, babe, like, you was really going through it, but we're Gucci now, like, fist bump, you know? That's how I feel. But you'll get there too, I promise you. Like, it takes time, and I know time is just like, fuck you, I don't want it to take time, and you just want to have a tantrum like a little baby, you know? But it's okay. You don't have to have a tantrum, just breathe. I've been telling y'all motherfuckers, you better meditate. And like I said, you ain't watched the 20 life lessons, go watch the 20 life lessons, because it's going to teach you some shit, and then I don't have to repeat myself. But I will repeat myself because I love y'all, okay? But yeah, that's number 3. Get your shit together, babe. Love you. Okay, and I know this is a bit redundant. I know it sounds like I'm repeating myself, but it's all gonna fall together in the end. As things are coming full circle, you're gonna be like, oh shit, all of it worked. Yes, it did. I told you. Okay, but now, number 4, addressing the feelings, good and bad. Don't run, don't freeze, don't autopilot, and don't fight others. Just wrestle with yourself until you're calm. This is a big thing that Joe Dispenza taught me with meditating. Because, you know, like, at first you could feel like, okay, I'm meditating, I'm breathing, like, I'm listening to this music. What is it supposed to do? What am I supposed to feel better? You know, it's gonna fix everything. Girl, babe, look up. No, that's not the way it works. It's not the way it works. And if you think that you're about to just be a shaman, just about to be out here like, you know, like an airbender, no, that's not the way the meditation works. You're not about to be out here like gone. No, that's not the way it works. But I do urge people a lot to meditate, breathe, get that nasty energy out, and do a meditation, a self-guided meditation, so that you can be in your own energy. You don't have to feel any pressure to breathe like someone else is breathing, or, you know, listen to every single little word, because your subconscious is catching everything. All you need to do is close your eyes, put your hands out like this. You could do this, you could do that, you could do this, you could do that, whatever you want to do, or all of them together, and just sit. You can sit crisscross applesauce. Sit up real straight, get your spine all nice, shoulders back, put your arms out like this, lay them on your legs, on the tippy tops of your knees, lay them there, facing upwards, and close your eyes, and don't just watch me do this shit. Do 3 deep breaths right now, please. Love you. But do it. I'm I'm not fucking playing. Do it, actually. And I'm not playing, actually. So, like I said, if you need to shake it out a little bit, shake it out, shake your shoulders, get it all nice, and then literally just sit there and breathe. We're gonna do 3 deep breaths. You don't gotta close your eyes, just sit. You can look at me if you want to, if that makes you feel better. Doesn't that feel good? Yes. Okay, so just breathe sometimes, okay? Shit, breathe in and out. You know, good for you. It makes you feel better. Don't run from those feelings. Meditation is the best place to sit and listen to your thoughts, especially if your thoughts are getting on your fucking nerves and you want to fight and now you're getting angry, or even if it's late at night and you're sick of this shit and you want to go to sleep and your brain won't leave you alone and you just want to bang your head in the pillow and just be like, you know? Anybody? Even if not, it's okay. I do that. Whatever. Not the point. My point in telling you guys this is that it's gonna be hard sometimes, but if you give yourself time to meditate, for example, great example, or address your feelings in different ways, whether that's in art, in expression in some different form, in sports, in, you know, in writing, in poetry, in whatever makes you and your little heart sparkle. And just be calm for a second. In that meditation, you're really gonna learn how to wrestle with the good and the bad and the romanticize and the reality. So just be kind to yourself, give yourself grace. It is okay to have ample amount of thoughts and voices and just like being upset. It's natural. It comes with the human experience. Just breathe through it. You're gonna be okay. You're not gonna die. Everything's gonna be all right. Just breathe and be present and be thankful for everything, even when you feel like there's nothing to be grateful for. If you woke up this morning with 2 legs and 2 eyes and 2 arms and whatever, somebody could have just got their fucking arm bit off by a damn shark yesterday. Or somebody could have just got fucking ran over, or, you know, like, who knows what happened. Be thankful for waking up healthy. Be thankful you could see. Be thankful you could hear. Be thankful you could fucking do the bare minimum, whatever you can be thankful for. Be thankful you have a fucking shirt on right now, or pants, or underwears, or whatever, because somebody could be walking around with no underwears right now. None. Never seen underwear in their life. I mean, is it possible? Yes, it is possible. So don't come over here criticizing me. But my whole point is that you know my analogies make sense. Address those feelings. Don't run from them, and don't go on autopilot. Don't be silent. Don't be trying to like block all of it out, because at some point it's going to come back up. And if you don't learn a lesson in that person, there's just going to be a whole bunch more that are going to come into your life, or you're going to come into theirs, and they're going to teach you about the same lesson in a different way. And I know that you don't want that. So grow now. Choose that for yourself and choose to be happy, because you deserve it. Okay? Alright, this is where it starts getting a little spicy. Number 5, out of sight, out of mind. This is my law. Okay? Make every day count. And you know how you make every day count? By getting that motherfucking shit the fuck out your crib. Get it out. Burn that shit. Burn it. Get a plate, write a whole bunch of shit that you hate about the motherfucker, throw the shit. They got some fucking some jewelry, some fucking a card, fucking stupid shit that you don't want no more. Fuck them. And actually, I have to say fuck them, because now that I think about my last breakup or whatever, I don't like when people talk shit about my ex. Like, something in my protection old self that still lingers around trying to fuck with me sometimes, she'd just be like, bitch, what you say? And I'll be like, ooh, whoa, whoa, relax. Self-love, babe, self-love. Don't say that, it's okay. So I don't want to say fuck that nigga, but baby, we still in fuck that nigga season. It's about to be summer in a couple months. You better get it together. But you know, it don't have to be fuck that nigga. It could be, you know, love you nigga, but just stay over there. You feel me? But relax, you know. And I realized, like, if you really love somebody, it's hard to just be friends with them. You know, you can't just be friends with somebody that you love, because then it's just like, I mean, you can though. It's your level of maturity. That's where I'm gonna leave it at. It's your level of maturity, because, and it has to be both parties. You know what I'm saying? Both parties have to be accepting of the relationship on a platonic level, and it can easily go from not that. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, you're in a relationship with this person, y'all probably did the, you know, I'm not going to say too much, but you know what my fingers just did, and you know, he did the do. So if you do the do, it's kind of hard to not want to do the do with somebody that is just your friend. And then you're just going to get into another relationship and be like, oh yeah, I'm just casually friends with my ex. Like, didn't you love that nigga? I don't know how I feel about that. But like I said, maturity level, maturity level. So when I say out of sight, out of mind, throw that nigga shit out. Or her shit out. Fuck her. Fuck that bitch. You know, sometimes niggas need to hear that. It makes them feel better. Fuck that bitch. We ain't fuck that bitch season. Fuck. Throw that bitch out. That was me. I was digging the hole and I was throwing the dirt. That's my friend Kenny taught me in high school. That was my man's. Shout out my man's. Love him. But yeah. Throw that bitch. No. We're not doing that no more. Anyway. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta get their shit off your shit. I mean social media too, pictures, anything. Get that shit the fuck away from you. You don't need none of that energy no more. You trying to move on, do better, have a great life, focus on your own self. You can't focus on your own self when you're worried about, you know, doing the do or like memories and, oh, we used to go here together and oh, I remember when he bought me ice cream and told me I was so pretty. Bitch, don't you know you pretty? Huh? Wasn't you pretty before you met the nigga? Okay, you don't need to compliment. It was real nice that happened. Real cute. He told you some shit you already knew. What's next? Okay, bought you ice cream. You want ice cream? I'll buy you ice cream right now. Make new memories. Oh, okay. Now, that's what I mean. You got to find new perceptions of ways to look at shit. Because if I stayed in the energy of, oh, I remember this and I remember that, everywhere I go, I'll be losing my fucking mind. No, bitch. You don't want to do that. You gotta look at shit differently. Be thankful for it, move on. You can appreciate it without making it a overly saturated, long, drawn out process. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna hurt. Sometimes you're gonna have times when your days are gonna be good and your days are gonna be bad, but it's all right, because all of it is making you stronger over time in the way that you deal with it. Because it's gonna be one day you wake up and you ain't gonna feel that shit. And you're just gonna be like, fuck, I just thought about that motherfucker like 7 times and I'm not sad. I'm not sad. I'm not angry. I'm not upset. I'm just grateful. Great. Yes, I get to move on. It's a party, bro. It's a party. And it's almost summer. We outside. Get your shit together. Throw that shit out today. Deuces. Yeah. And do some workouts. I've been working out. You know, I only got like a little bit of practice left, but we're almost there, man. And you know what? Because I use that angry shit to fuel me. When I'm doing my push-ups, you see my arms? They look all toned and shit. I look all muscular, but I fucking love it. I'm like a sexy little, I don't even know. It just looks good. But anyway, not the fucking point, bitch. Get your shit together and get the ass in and abbing and sexiness and get your shit together, damn it. Love you, okay? I'm gonna say it every time I say some good shit, because I do love you, and I hope that you get through this shit, because you will, and because I'm here for you too, and you know, I've been through some shit, so if you need any advice, let me motherfucking know. And yeah. Okay. Number 6, fill the time you used to spend with them with things that make you happy. We already talked about this a little bit, but this is now after you have done all the steps that I've already told you to do. Add that one. Add it, bitch. Okay? You now filled your time with all this shit that you're starting as a core basis to get your shit back together. Working out, going on walks, dealing with your mental shit, and getting dressed. That's all I wanted you to do in the beginning. That's all I said. Turn the Delulu off too. Put all the steps together now. If you got to go back, go back. Listen to it again if you need to. But now, we're at number 6. This is when you start filling your time with things that you haven't done before, or you've been wanting to do, or you used to do that made you really fucking happy and made you excited to wake up the next day and do all of these new things and new projects and, you know, and that does not mean throw yourself into work, Miss Ma'am. But it does mean that you use your time in a way that benefits you and makes you happy, okay? That's what we're aiming for. So just make sure that you're spending your time on things that make you happy. Like this, for example. This makes me happy. Today, I got everything that I needed to do done, productivity-wise, and I'm happy and content with my own self. I mean, other than working out. I need to work out, but even if I fuck up my schedule, my morning schedule, I'm gonna post it or whatever. That's probably gonna be coming up in the next week or two. I'm gonna do my morning and night routine in the next couple of weeks or so. Don't quote me because I do have a lot of videos coming out. But my whole point in saying that is even if I fuck up my morning routine and it doesn't go exactly how I planned it to go, I make sure that whatever I didn't accomplish this morning, I will do before I go to sleep at night, which was happened to be working out. I didn't work out today, but I'm gonna work out before I go to bed, and then that helps me fall asleep because now I'm definitely tired, and it helps, okay? So do what makes you happy, do what helps you learn, do what makes you happy. Just do what makes you happy. Just do what makes your soul light up. Do what makes you feel like you're glowing. You know what I'm saying? And the more that you do that, the more opportunities that you're looking for will open up to you. Okay, guys. So, number 8. Get outside, sit in nature, sing, draw, breathe, meditate, box, scream, hug a tree, put your feet in the grass. Do what you need to do, baby. Same thing that I've been saying is going to be a little bit redundant. You're going to have to repeat the steps in different ways and figure out what works for you. But you sit in nature, I'm telling you, that shit is going to heal your soul. Heal your soul. Especially as a woman, Mama Gaia, okay? She be calling us out there. Calling us. Come get all this loving, baby. Sit in the sun. Let me give you some vitamin D. Let me speak to you. Let me show you some trees, some beautiful shit. Look at the sky and the fucking sunset and just it's healing, bro. And whatever you think, it's gonna help. Whatever. It doesn't matter what you're thinking, what you're feeling. Go sun gazing. Oh, so good, so good, so good. I feel like it helps me just with my intuition. It helps me clear my head. It helps me be more present. And it helps me just be grateful for the moment and who I am right now and how I'm moving and the things that I'm doing. And I'm just way more in tune with myself and thankful for everything that's going on in my life and how I'm moving and how I'm doing certain things because I'm present. I'm here. I'm not in my head. I'm not thinking about the past. I'm not thinking about the future. I'm thinking about right now, and I'm just grateful to fucking be here, you know? And that's important. That is so, 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 so important. So whether you gotta go outside and sing, you gotta draw, you gotta look at some pretty shit, or you wanna meditate, you wanna punch the air, I don't know. You wanna go box outside or something, or you want to scream, or maybe even hug a tree because it's good for you. Hugging trees are good for you. I'm going to put the information up there too. Hug a tree and maybe put your feet in the grass and take your shoes off and just be present and feel and sense and just let the earth take that negative energy from you because the earth knows what to do with it. But you holding it and harboring negative energy is only going to hurt you in the long run. And it's not healthy for you. So just make sure, like you're doing your best to give that energy to things that can actually do something with it that will be beneficial. And even me, honestly, like when I was going through my healing process, I literally just would sit outside. I just needed to just breathe fresh air. I need to sit on my porch and look at the trees and listen to music and sing to the top of my lungs and just be Tatiana. Fuck, I need to be me sometimes and just like vibe and laugh and dance. And I'm an introvert because I don't like to be judged. I don't like people feeling like they can have all of their little opinions about me and whatever, even though you can, like that's your prerogative. But it's just like me myself, I like to not be perceived. I like to only perceive myself and to have fun while I'm by myself, because I can just be free and do what I want to do and dance and look stupid and just, whatever I want to do. And it makes me happy. It makes me really happy, honestly. So do what makes you happy and do what helps you grow and do what helps you shine your light more and more, because in the end it's gonna help you and it's gonna help everybody that you come across, and building up that good karma is just as good for you as it is for other people. So send love. Okay, number 9, seek wisdom. Put all the steps together, seek wisdom in all. Like, it doesn't matter if you have to read a book, watch a podcast, you have to pray, you have to do whatever, like whatever makes you happy and whatever you know is something that you'll be able to receive. For me personally, it has to be like a person that doesn't make me feel like they're judging. I don't like that. I'm not a very judgmental person. I'm not judging you, but I do like to give advice. I do like to give positive feedback. I do admire people that are able to put things in a way that's assertive but also kind, as I was talking about in my other video too. But yeah, like I love to do that. I love to be in that energy of thankfulness for the wisdom that I'm receiving and being able to apply it in new ways, and watching myself handle situations differently that my past self would have been like OD about. Like literally so pissed. Like, so now that I'm at a different place in life, I'm just thankful that that version of me is more transformed, because it's not like she's not there. Like I can still get active, but it's just not in me to get active in the same ways that I used to be. So I'm thankful for that, and the wisdom that I've had over these courses of time. Like I literally just told my mom the other day, I had one of those moments where you just, you break down, because like it's been a minute. I haven't thought about my ex. I haven't thought about nothing like that regards him or whatever, but I had a couple days where I was just thinking about him constantly. I wake up in the morning, I'm thinking about him, go to sleep thinking about him, and it's just like it was freaking me out. I'm like, whoa, like, and it started to piss me off because I was getting out of a good energy, and I was getting back into the energy of overthinking and being sad and being weirded out and depressed, and like thinking about all the good things that happened between us and all the bad things, and then knowing logically that it didn't make sense to want to be with him anymore, because I thought like, babe, like we got past this, we've been working on it, but sometimes it's gonna take those days that don't make sense for everything to make sense. So I had to go through that to realize like, oh, I got triggered. That's why I was upset. That's why I kept thinking about him. That's why I kept, overthinking and feeling all these different ways, because I literally was not feeling good myself. Like I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't following my own rules. I was too much in my head about what he had going on because of some information that was relayed to me, but I took it at face value rather than taking it for a grain of salt. And when I did that, it automatically triggered me more. And I needed to cry, honestly, because I didn't cry for a while about it, because I was just like, whatever, it's done, it's over with, I'm pushing it off, it's whatever, I'm good, I'm whatever, you know. But I do that sometimes because I have other things that I'm worrying about. But like I said, the universe will sit that ass down, baby, get it together, you are queen, and like remind me of who I am. God reminds me of who I am constantly. You are not of what the world tells you you are. You are of what God tells you you are. And that's just my personal experience, you know, of what I believe in and what my experience has been. And through so many different ways, like when I pray and my prayers are received and answered, sometimes I don't even realize that my prayers are being received and answered. Sometimes I don't realize the knowledge that I've been seeking or the wisdom I've been seeking is happening right now. And I think that that's really, really important, is to, you know your sources, know what makes you feel better, know what makes you feel confirmed and validated and loved and seen, and all of these things that you need, that are your core values and wants that you feel like you lack, or you feel like you need to provide yourself with. Those are the things that you need to know about yourself, so that in those times when you're seeking wisdom, you know what to search for, you know what to look for, you know where to go and how to start, you know. And I'm actually gonna be coming out with a video soon on where to start your healing journey. I feel like that's so underrated right now, because everyone's talking about healing journey, but like there's so many people who don't even know where the fuck to start, and I was one of them. So I think it would be beautiful for me to come on here and kind of just give you guys some perspective on how I started, where I started, what I did, etc. And all that good shit. Okay, number 10, we're almost done. Okay, number 10, find things to be grateful for, babe. We talked about this the whole time. Be grateful, be grateful, be grateful, be grateful. And you know what to be grateful about. So you figure that out. You write that for yourself, and you remember those things. And when you feel upset, and when you feel triggered, and when you feel like everything is falling down in your mind, and life is happening to you enough where you remember, I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to have 2 arms and 2 legs and 2 eyes. I'm grateful to smell. I'm grateful to have hair. I'm grateful to have a home. I'm grateful for smell. I'm grateful for my teeth. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my neighbor. I'm grateful for whatever you're grateful for, baby. Just be grateful and be thankful for what you do have, so that when more things do come into your life, because they will, that you'll be able to receive them in a way that is beneficial towards you and your growth as a person. And you no longer become somebody else's developmental tool, but you become your own developmental tool by growing yourself constantly without life needing to remind you of different ways that you've been avoiding yourself. So be grateful for everything and be thankful. Just be thankful. Then number 11, let go. Let go. Let go. Like, I mean, as simple as that. Let go. Like, let go. That's not yours. Let go. And I'm dead serious. I know that is like so dramatic, but let go. Like, literally, that's not yours. No person is your possession at all, by any means. They don't have to do what you want. They don't have to fill your expectation. They don't have to be your reliable person. They don't have to do shit. My dad used to tell me when I was young, you don't gotta do shit, but stay black and die. That's the only requirements of your life, other than what you set for yourself and what other people try to put onto you. Okay? So therefore, the only thing that you have to do in life is be who you are and die. Those are only 2 things that are guaranteed. So you choose who you are, and you choose how you want to live. Let go. Because there's so much better that is waiting for you to bet on yourself, to love on yourself, to choose yourself. I promise you, I've been a lover girl my whole life. And then loved and 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 loved again. But I promise you, it didn't get me nowhere but hurt, because I was loving outside of myself more than I was loving inside of myself. And nobody could fill that hole for me. My dad passed away when I was a baby. It was very hard for me to never know my father. And in a lot of ways, psychologically, it played games with me throughout my adolescence and growing and learning relationships and guys and people, and I was taken advantage of a lot. So coming from someone who's seen all forms of manipulation, confirmation sneeze. Coming from somebody who's been through all kinds of situations and all kinds of different ways to be manipulated, traumatized, abused, whatever, I'm not the worst. I've seen and heard so many people with worse stories, and I'm grateful for everything I went through. I don't feel like a victim to any of it. I mean, yeah, it fucking sucked that they died. I felt sad and all of these things, but I had to let go of the people that I've loved the most. Even somebody that was my first love, he passed away and he's gone now, and I will never be able to see him again. And honestly, that is something that hurts and broke my heart for a while, but I'm learning how to come to terms with it and just be thankful for all the memories that I did have, and let go of people, let go of the idea of people, let go of attaching myself to people, let go of codependency, let go of putting others before I put myself, let go of loving love instead of loving a person for the fullness of everything that they are, and not just believing in the potential and romanticizing them. I learned to love myself, and I'm still learning to love myself, and it's still going to be a complete journey along the way, but I'm loving me now. I'm loving how I'm showing up for me. I'm loving how I'm growing as a person. I'm loving how my routine is up and down. I'm learning my process. I'm learning me. And that's what truly makes my heart sing. That's what makes me happy. And I'd rather let go of all of those things to gain myself than to attach myself to all of those things and keep that version of myself and lose me. Because I'm more important to me than having people in my life that don't represent the woman that I know that I can be. Rather, the woman that I've always been. I would rather evolve as a person than to be stuck in this. I want to be this. That's my goal, is to be this. And to continue to grow this version of me until there's another version that I need to grow too. And it might be painful, it might suck, it might hurt a little bit, or it might be great and it might be fantastic, and it might be a whole different way that I learn how to grow that's way more positive than any way that I've ever done before, but I'm not gonna know unless I try. So my goal is to continue to try, to continue to put an impact out there, an influence of love and joy and kindness and vulnerability and community and all of these things that I know live inside of me, rather than holding them inside to make others comfortable. My job isn't to make you comfortable. My job isn't to please people. My job is to please God. My job is to do my assignment. My job is to fulfill my purpose. And my job is to be myself and to be happy while I'm doing it. And I would rather do all of those things and be happy and learn growth and go with the ups and downs and deal with the punches than to deal with continuous punches by the same people, by the same cycles, by the same patterns, and not grow as a person. Because it's inevitable, growth is going to happen anyway. And I'd rather continue to grow than to continue to learn the same lesson that hurts me in so many different ways. And I know that I deserve better, and I know that I'm a queen, and I know that I'm growing, and I know that releasing those people and those things and those places were the best things for me. So leading up to number 12, remember the process. Remember that you went through all of this so you can make every day count, because that's what really matters. You gotta make every day count for you and not for anybody else. And all of these things are gonna help you fall into the process of relearning yourself, of relearning what you want out of life, relearning what matters to you, relearning who you are and what you want and how you love and how you process and how you move. And with that being said, I'm gonna conclude the video right there. I love you guys, and I hope you guys loved this video. It was definitely a little heavy towards the end, especially for me, because I feel my energy shifting. So I'm pretty sure y'all are probably gonna feel it shift a little bit too. But I want y'all to know that y'all are loved, y'all are valuable, you are important, you are my love bugs, and I am genuinely thankful for each and every one of you that has subscribed thus far and that has joined the gang, the community, and that, you know, comments and talks and says how they feel, you know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you guys. And I just want to end the video out on a good note. Don't forget, I always post every Wednesday and Saturday. I'm staying consistent. I'm sorry that in the beginning I was a little bit more inconsistent, but you will see me change that immediately. And that's that growth I'm talking about. Gotta stay committed, gotta stay consistent. Even if you fall off, gotta get back on real quick. No excuses. So thank you guys. I love you guys, and go heal. Go work on that for me. Tell me how it goes. Let me know where your process was just like, oh yeah, like I felt you when you said that, or like this happened and that happened, or whatever. I want to hear what your experience is, your comments, all of that. So keep me in the loop. And you guys have a amazing, fantastic, immaculate day in life if I haven't seen you before, or if I am going to see you more often. I love you guys. Make sure you go and follow me on all of my platforms. They will be at the end on my outro. So make sure that you look at that and go follow me on different platforms to connect with me. Love you guys. Mwah. Love bug gang.